Ever wondered how an automaker dominating the economy sedan market plans to revolutionize the racing scene and potentially terminate contracts with automotive giants like Ford and Chevrolet? In a world where performance vehicles often take the spotlight, Toyota is set to defy expectations. The challenge of creating a compelling business case for racing when your brand is synonymous with fuel efficiency and practicality might seem insurmountable. But Toyota is gearing up for an industry shakeup that could redefine its entire automotive strategy. But before we jump into it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, let's begin. In the early days of the sport, NASCAR was considered to be a showcase and a testing ground for iron that was manufactured in the United States. Manufacturers from all across the country participated in races that were sanctioned by the regulating organization. These races were frequently changed in a little way by the drivers of the manufacturers off their showroom floors. On the other hand, the days of picking up your favorite road vehicle and making modifications to it in order to compete in the Daytona 500 are long gone. Today's National Auto Racing Championship is a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, with major automobile manufacturers and their racing departments pouring money into the sport. And now an industry leader is making headlines once again as it prepares to introduce the 2024 Toyota Camry XSE, a reinvented race car for the NASCAR Cup Series, or NCS. So what is the trajectory of Toyota's entry into the sports industry like? Let's break it down, how Toyota is establishing itself in NASCAR. It's no secret that Chevrolet and Ford have made a strong impression in NASCAR. They are termed as the head of the state in this racing industry. However, the Japanese original equipment manufacturer Toyota made the choice to enter the sport because of the large presence it has in the nation. This decision was taken without much delay. Even though Toyota debuted the Camry in 1983, which is the road vehicle that the current next-generation Cup car is built on, the company did not enter the NASCAR Racing Series until 2007. This is despite the fact that Toyota introduced the Camry in 2007. After competing in the sport for the first time, the Japanese automotive giant did not come out on top in any of the races they entered and had to go back winless. Toyota was unable to resist the obvious marketing advantages that stock car racing provides, despite the fact that such capabilities were obvious. During the year that followed, Toyotas were back with the strategies and were able to turn out a triumph. Toyotas were victorious in 10 different races, with Kyle Busch being the driver who was able to take home most of the victories. By effectively indicating that it was going to be a vital participant in the sport and that it was going to be here to stay, Toyota was able to properly convey its intentions. When the idea of a manufacturer from a country other than the United States competing in NASCAR was first presented, fans initially resisted the idea. In spite of this, acceptance became apparent over the course of time, as is generally the case. Toyota changed in 2012 when they consolidated engine programs with Joe Gibbs Racing. JGR had been developing Toyota motors in-house under Mark Cronquist, while Toyota's TDR plant in California supplied Michael Waltrip's team. The engine merger allowed top Toyota teams to collaborate and share resources as TRD in California made all the engines. MWR improved their consistency, winning 3 races with newcomer Clint Bowyer, and displaying greater pace with all their cars. The new engine partnership's inaugural season was successful thanks to this performance bump and JGR's Hamlin's 5 victories. Matt Kenseth left Roush Fenway Racing and Ford to drive the historic number 20 car for JGR in 2013. The partnership was a huge success. In his Toyota debut in 2013, Kenseth won a series-high 7 races and battled for the title until Jimmy Johnson won. Toyota's finest NASCAR season was in 2013 with 14 wins, threatening Chevrolet's manufacturer's title. Toyota's 2014 campaign was a huge struggle after 2013's triumph. Toyota has to slow down their TRD engines to preserve them after the engine reliability issues. The modifications eliminated reliability issues, but Toyota drivers lost horsepower against Chevrolet and Ford. Busch won at Auto Club Speedway in March, and Hamlin won a restrictor plate in April, Toyota's final win of the season. And in this way, Toyota is getting ready to reclaim its crown. Toyota wants more people to race their cars. This is a huge step in the right direction. As a result of Chevrolet and Ford's plans to produce over 10 vehicles each, Toyota is under pressure to increase production going ahead. Despite the announcement that Legacy Motor Club will be joining the camp next year, Jordan Bianchi of The Athletic went on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio to provide further insights regarding Toyota's aim for expansion in the Cup Series. After publicly announcing their aspirations at the start of the 2023 season, Toyota has shown that they are active in expansion negotiations. The company wasted little time in stealing Jimmy Johnson's squad from Chevrolet. Toyota Racing is the top of the 3 NASCAR Cup Series manufacturers that haven't competed much in recent seasons. Previously, the manufacturer had less than 6 full-time employees. Joe Gibbs Racing and Gaunt Brothers Racing preceded 2311 Racing. It was Furniture Row Racing before it closed. Naturally, Toyota has provided less help than other automakers. Toyota introduced the new 2024 NASCAR Cup Series or NCS Toyota Camry XSE race vehicle recently. The Toyota Camry TRD Next Gen won 18 races and 25 poles in its previous 2 seasons. The Camry XSE Next Gen follows. Toyota, TRD, and Culti Design collaborated to match the body style of the 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. The Toyota Camry race vehicle has added a hammerhead style to the front fascia and an upper grille slot that matches the narrow and broad headlamps. Toyota remains the sole NASCAR manufacturer to run the Camry in the NCS, the GR Supra in the NXS, and the Tundra TRD Pro in the NCTS. With a redesigned fascia, the older Toyota excelled on intermediate and road courses. Team drafting aerodynamics will increase with this new design, enabling drivers to race on superspeedway courses like Daytona International Speedway and Talladega Superspeedway. Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, and Bubba Wallace are Toyota's NASCAR Cup Series future stars. Veteran drivers Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin are still hunting titles. And, Legacy Motor Club will bring back 2 young drivers in 2024. If a NASCAR team is mid-pack on the back, moving to Toyota now is better. Toyota will only have 3 teams in 2024, making joining the company more important. This Japanese company will continue to attract NASCAR teams, and the incentives are significant for non-leaders. Which companies might benefit from moving? JTG Daugherty Racing came to mind immediately. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the number 47 squad have done well compared to 2022, but Chevrolet is still ahead. They benefited from Stenhouse Jr.'s 2023 Daytona 500 win, although he finished 26th in points last season. Should JTG Daugherty Racing switch to Toyota? Toyota may also consider Spire Motorsports. The organization ranks low in the Chevrolet camp, like JTG Daugherty Racing. If it leaves Chevrolet, the team might improve more. Spire Motorsports' Corey LaJoie has been improving, so Toyota may want to include him. Stewart-Haas Racing is an unconventional choice depending on their Ford deal. The team might join the new TV agreement in 2025 because its Ford contract expires in 2024. Regardless, Toyota can find several NASCAR teams that are a good fit for their future plans. All that remains is to persuade these groups to switch to competing with a manufacturer that offers a more favorable chance of victory. So, in a racing landscape dominated by Chevrolets and Fords, Toyota emerges not just as a competitor, but as a game changer. When a Toyota faces off against its counterparts, it's not just a race. It's a testament to the brand's commitment to pushing boundaries. Beyond the Supras and Tundras gracing the Xfinity and Truck Series, the 6 Camry Cup cars symbolize a genuine force led by skilled individuals deeply rooted in the racing world. While NASCAR evolves, Toyota remains unwavering, considering it not just a part of its history, but its home. As Toyota steers away from conventional norms, it's not a departure but a strategic evolution. The real question is, what groundbreaking feats does the future hold for Toyota in NASCAR? Stay tuned because the journey is only beginning. Like, share, and subscribe to join us on this thrilling ride into the uncharted realms of automotive excellence.